place we go to almost every day, but at the same time, we know very little of it.
I can proudly say that I do know a lot about my school. To start us off, I will tell you a brief history of our school. Set in the heart of Trivandrum, covering an area of 4 acres, Christnagar School is a perennial response to the age-old aspiration expressed in the Upanishadic prayer, Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityoma Amardam Gamaya. At present, we have the state and the CBSE streams running successfully side by side with a dedicated teaching and non-teaching staff of 150 and a student community of 3,000. We are a strong and proud part of the society.
That is a lot, but I am not far behind. Activities at Christnagar are part of the curriculum and such that they balance both the physical and mental development of the child. The school infrastructure stands tall and proud with 60 classrooms and individual areas for co-curricular activities such as music, yoga, dance, arts and craft, and sports. With the advancement of technology, our school is well equipped with sophisticated computer labs, science labs, counseling and knowledge centers, and a spacious library which all embark on an exceptional and outstanding learning experience that will help broaden our students' outlook towards the world.
That's good. But before we get into the school, I would suggest that we take a minute to recollect the grave state of Kerala, especially during the months of August and September.
The floods. The worst flood we have faced in over a century, with a death toll of around 400 people and property damage of 40,000 crores. We were at the mercy of nature.
But we have to agree that just like the two sides of a coin, the floods signify both the best and the worst of times. If the most devastating flood of the century brought Kerala to its knees, then it also brought in an army of good Samaritans from all over the state to help people get back on their feet. Special mention to the fishermen community who till now, a detached and a minority, stepped in the shoes of rescuers and won a place in the hearts of all. We, the Christnagar community, also played our fair share by providing food and necessities to the needy, especially in the worst affected areas. The staff and the students personally visited camps in and around the city, providing material aid and manpower. This brought out a spirit of togetherness in the community, and for once, the new gen that was always stuck in technology lifted their heads up and did what they were supposed to do.
I feel proud to call myself a Keralite, keeps his or her head high even in times of adversity.
The real reason behind this capability is the apt education we get. It provides us with all the qualities that is required to become a better human being.
Very true. And now it is time for us to get into the core of things. Honored chief guests of the day, Ms. Chitra IAS, IT Mission Director,
Ms. Shreya Jaydeep, renowned singer,
Reverend Father Joseph Vattaparamal CMI, Manager, Christnagar Group of Schools,
Reverend Father Bino Patrikalam CMI, Principal,
Reverend Father Tinto Pulinjaval CMI, Vice Principal,
Mr. Thomas Mani Sir, Academic Coordinator,
Mr. Suresh A, Headmaster,
Reverend Fathers and Sisters, and honored guests.
Conveners of the annual day, Ms. Sheija Mary Jacob, Mr. Shafiq A, and Mr. Krishna Kumar.
Committed faculty, teaching and non-teaching staff, concerned parents and well-wishers.
And the ever-vibrant students of Christnagar. Welcome to the Annual Report 2018-19, which will be presented by our very own school news channel, CNS News.
We have Harish Shankar with the news.
Reopening Day, a leap into learning. The first day of our academic calendar turned out to be a jubilant one with the entry of the students into the threshold of the school premises. Dr. Vasugi IAS inaugurated the official reopening day of our school on June 6th. Reverend Father Joseph Vattaparamal CMI, Manager, Christnagar Group of Schools, rendered the dedication prayer. The release of our school magazine, Excelsior 2017-18, also glorified the event. Results 2017-18. In brief, the results of the year can be ranked as excellent. In the higher secondary examination, there were a total of 174 students with 14 securing full A+ and 100% pass. In the SSLC examination, there were a total of 71 students with 16 full A+s and 100% pass. In the CBSE examination, there were a total of 94 students, with 85 getting distinction and a 100% pass.
Thank you, Harishankar. Now, coming to the section of Tiny Thoughts, we have our LP head boy Advait S and head girl Diya MR with the latest updates.
The activities of the kindergarten section were spread from June to date. Our junior most celebrated days of various colors like red, green, blue, yellow and chocolate. It helped them understand basic concepts through activity. It also helped to develop an attitude of working together towards achieving a common aim. Assemblies are another area where we witnessed their real talents. With the help of teachers, LKG batch put on stage programs based on community helpers, health and hygiene. The upper kindergarten had elements of nature as their theme. In short, they proved the point that age is no criteria for success.
The young ones had a gala time during their study tour to Vallakadavu Biodiversity Park, where they witnessed images which till now had only been part of their imagination.
Thank you, Advait and Diya. Well, to mention a few feathers to the cap of Christnagar, we have Shalu Soni.
State level youth competition. 3 of our students succeeded in making their presence in the state level youth competition. Deepak Vijayan of class 11 bagged A grade in Mridangam. Sudev Suresh Sridevi of class 12 procured A grade in Hindi elocution, and Farzana S. Ali also showed her mettle in Malayalam elocution. Moving on to the short film category, our school bagged second prize and a cash award of Rs 5,000. The competition was held in Trivandrum Corporation and Green Army. The theme of the movie was Rebuilding Kerala. The title of the movie was Annara Kannanum Thannalayathu. In the field of sports too, our students have proved their worth. Sachin Sanu of class 9A was a state tennis winner and national participant. Nikita of class 8F was crowned as a state squash winner and national participant. Ankit Praveed of class 11A won the title champion in the inter-district football tournament. In the South Zone Sahodya competition, Afzal of class 9G bagged silver in 500 meter and gold in 1000 meter roller skating competition. Abhinay M. Gopal of class 4F bagged second place in 1000 meter roller skating competition. Anas Binil of class 10G bagged second place in 500 meter roller skating competition. Deva Prayaga of 2H was selected as the winner in the Trivandrum District Table Tennis Association Championship 2018. Devan of class 8A proved his skills by bagging a number of prizes in the game of chess.
The first term of the school was filled with excitement and thrill.
Yes, it was. Now we have Anit and Harishankar to mention the main activities that took place.
Teacher Empowerment Program. Staying updated is the key to success in any field, especially in the field of education. Regular orientation programs were conducted during this year, especially in the month of May. The distinctive feature of this year's program was that it was conducted for the mentors by the mentors themselves. There were separate orientation classes for the higher secondary section and the 10th standards. This was aimed at instilling in them the confidence to face the exams and the outside world with all integrity. FIFA World Cup June 14. As part of the FIFA celebrations, Christnagar was not left out. We showed our interest through a lively procession and a shootout competition in which both the teachers and the students showcased a true football fever.
Investiture, June 21st. The much-awaited event of the year, the investiture ceremony, was held on 21st of June. Reverend Father Bino Pattakalam CMI, our principal, administered the oath and invested the students in their respective office. Arjun S. Nair of 12D was appointed as head boy and Farzana S. Ali of 12B as head girl. Master Advait S. of 5F and Kumari Diya of 4E were adorned with the mantle of junior head boy and junior head girl respectively. The school leaders, house captains and vice captains were also presented with their badges and sashes. This instilled leadership qualities in the students and opened a plethora of opportunities to experience the administrative powers. The welcoming of Reverend Father Tindo Pulunjival at CMI to our Christnagar family added a grandeur to the occasion. Freshers' Day, June 25th. June 25 was documented to be a red letter day when the plus 1 students were accorded a grand welcome by their seniors.
Up next, we have Shalu Soni with the updates of the month of July.
Youth Festival Euphony, July 19 to 21st. The Youth Festival took place on July 19. The inaugural was led by Mr. Vidhu Pratap, renowned singer and our alumnus. The Inter-House Culture Fest was held on July 21st, reflected the splendid performance of the four houses. Olympic House was crowned as the champion. The Girls' Day inauguration and Grandparents' Day, July 31st. The seniors of our society was given the most befitting honor on this day. This day also witnessed the inauguration of various clubs, including the Girls' Set. Dr. Aramula Hariharan Putran, renowned writer, and cine artist Shreya Ramesh were the chief guests of the day. Charity Drive of 2018-19 was also inaugurated.
To move on, we have Advait S. and Harishankar.
Birthday celebrations, August 13. On 13th August 2018, Christ Garion showered the love on Reverend Father Principal by celebrating his birthday with pomp and grandeur. Reverend Father Chinto Pulchuwal LCMI also joined in the exultation and excitement.
Annual Athletic Meet, August 27. A tight competition was seen among the four houses at the University Stadium grounds on the 27th of August. Team spirit and energy filled the children, the sportsmen of tomorrow. Ms. Marin Joseph IPS, SP Railways, inaugurated the function and declared the meet open.
That was a hectic time. But as they say, school life has no brakes, but only accelerators. Teachers and students, the two main pillars, had their celebrations in the month of September. Details by Shalu Soni.
Teachers' Day, September 5th. In commemoration with the birthday of Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, the great academician and the former president of our nation, we celebrate Teachers' Day at our school. Various programs were organized by the students, which made the day a cherishable one, reminding us about the nobility of profession. Students' Day, September 13th. Donning the hats of teachers and administrators to students of grade 10 and 12 ruled the roast. The golden key of governance were given to the student principal Adit RK of 12A and vice principal Rupa Swaroop of 12C. Best teachers of each subject were awarded with certificate and medal.
The new Kerala after the floods. Advait S. along with Diya MR report to you on how we celebrated Kerala Piravi and to sum up the month of November.
Kerala Piravi, November 1. Under the guidance of Malayalam Department, Kerala Piravi was celebrated with an array of events highlighting the rich cultural tradition of Kerala. An iconic map of Kerala was formed by the students by holding hands. This was a feast for the eyes.
Star Day, November 7th. To honor and acknowledge the achievements of the meritorious students who excel in their academics, we have a tradition of presenting them stars ranging from ruby, gold, silver and blue. This badge they adorn with much pride.
Children's Day, November 14th. The day of innocence, playfulness and freedom was celebrated in our humble version with the assembly of first and second standard children. Mrs. Divyanand, renowned dubbing artist, inaugurated the events of the day. The audience were enthused and the spirit of patriotism coupled with children's purity filled the auditorium.
LP Annual Sports Day, November 28th. The KG and LP Sports Day was held with maximum avidity on the 28th. Mr. S. Muhammad Ubaid, Deputy Commissioner of Excise, inaugurated the event by hoisting the school flag.
The most awaited celebration of our school is Christmas. To share this experience, Harishankar goes on record.
Christmas, December 3rd. Soaking in the spirit of Christmas, we had our festivities on 3rd of December. His Grace Dr. Johannan Mar Chrysostom, the Bishop of the Miranum Diocese, was the guest of the day. The play kindled the spirit of Christmas and the melodious carols by our choir group Seraph augmented the fervor of the festivity.
Coming to an end, we have our crew with the follow-up of the co-scholastic area.
Clubs. As mentioned in the beginning, the co-scholastic and co-curricular areas are also catered to with utmost seriousness. To do this in the best manner, we have a number of clubs functioning in the school.
Thank you to our team of reporters, Harishankar of 11A, Annette of 11B, Shalu of 11C, Diya MR of 4E, and Advait S of 5F. Many milestones have been achieved and many more still have to be reached. We, CNS, will continue our unceasing efforts to mold the young minds into well-advanced personalities, or more so, good human beings with confidence and zeal befitting the standards of this portal of education. It was indeed a wonderful year.
But don't you think something is missing? It doesn't look complete.
You said it. The annual report will not be complete without a few words from our all-time favorite principal, Reverend Father Bino Patikalam CMI.
Dear dignitaries on and off the dais, when I think about this academic year, I thank God Almighty for His abundant blessing. Both academic and non-academic area, we could achieve greater result. It is achieved by the great effort of my teachers and the hard work of my dearest students. This year, we faced a tragic incident that happened here in our state, Kerala state. But what I could feel is the support each one was giving at that time. They were supporting each other, they were caring each other. That is a great thing. That kind of spirit my children and my parents have to inculcate in their life. So I wish all the best for all the activities and for this annual day program too. And here I conclude the annual report of this academic year 2018-19.
We wish to dedicate all our achievements to the committed effort of the dedicated team called CNS. We humbly salute all our visionary leaders of the past and the great ones of the present, and seek the divine grace and blessings to guide us in the future. Signing off, Nidya Shafiq
And George Jacob Alexander
of
Class
Class
9F.
9F.
Thank you.